Let's go, baby. Let's do this. Contender for the mullet champion of the world. And that, ladies and gentlemen of the stream, welcome to Fishy Hour. Let's go! Welcome to Fishy Hour, everybody. Finally, the full level, max level mullet has been achieved. It took over 2 years of growing the COVID hair. 2 weeks into COVID, I decided I'm going to stop cutting my hair. Now I can see you guys better. I'm going to stop cutting my hair. I'm going to let the mullet rule. And now I'm ready for my spot in history as one of the best mullets of the world. We'll see. It's still in transition. It's still not fully at its maximum power, but it's getting there. It's getting there, right? It's getting there. What do you think? Kevin, exactly. Oh my gosh. So I kept measuring this thing, and I finally you know what? Let's start the show. We'll talk about the mullet in a little bit. Let's go. Welcome to Fish, everybody. Welcome. First of all, shout out to Iron Fish. Thank you for being the first one here. Welcome to the show. And we're going to give the first like of the stream to Mr. Saltwater Slayer. Let's go. But all kidding aside, guys, if you are a member of the military, you have a family member in the military or have ever served, thank you so much for your service. It's on this Memorial Day weekend. I hope you guys had a blast. I hope you were able to spend time with your families. And if you served, thank you so much. So much appreciated. I realize and I understand that I have a lot of liberties here that are defended by generations of military service people. So thank you so much for your sacrifice. And just know that it doesn't go unnoticed. So thank you so much. Just to get things started off right, guys. But today is another episode of Fishy Hour, and we're gonna stick to the format. We're gonna do some fishing reports. Man, that mullet is glorious. I keep looking at it. My mullet is trying to steal the stage, and it's distracting me, guys. It's distracting me. That mullet is distracting me. Shout out to Peter86. Shout out to Leonard. Thanks for being here and moderating. Thank you, sir. Benji Moreno. What up, Benji? Welcome back. I see Mr. C, Samurai in the house. Mr. Arnie. What up, Arnie? What up, Kevin? Welcome back. One-handed angler. Darren. What up, Darren? Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We got, what else we got in here? Did I get everybody? That was fast. I got you. Oh, 5 Gill Fish. What up, Dan? Welcome back. Mr. Carl. Welcome back. Iron Fish. I see you. Down SD Roy. What up, Roy? Welcome back. I got the comments are hilarious. You guys are funny. That's funny. Oh, I see Mr. Doug Rubin in the house. What up? What up, Doug? Welcome. Joe Dirt want to Joe Dirt. Joe Dirt went to Joe Dirt. Dirty. Mullet Megathon. Yeah, I know, right? So, oh, ouch, Leonard. That's nice. That was a nice one. Oh, Road Dirt. I like it. That's so funny. Yeah, it's so distracting. Okay, let's talk about it real quick. The elephant in the mullet in the room. 222 beers. Let's go, Doug. So, I had family visiting over yesterday, and my sister was over, and I was like, hey, you know what? Let's just measure it out. Make sure it's that a minimum of 10 inches. and we measured it out. We're like well over 12. So we had a growth spurt finally, and to where the sides were long enough to also harvest. And for those of you that aren't familiar with the whole story with the hair, COVID started. I stopped cutting my hair after like 2 weeks of COVID. I got my last haircut 2 weeks after COVID started, and I just been letting my hair grow. And it got to the point where it was kind of long, and it was kind of longer than I've ever had it before. So I figured, you know what, I'm gonna do this thing that I've always wanted to do since I was younger: grow my hair out and donate it to Locks of Love. It's like an organization that makes wigs for kids that are going through chemotherapy, for them to have like a wig so they can wear it. Because sometimes one of the side effects of chemotherapy is that you lose your hair. So give those kids a little bit of something that maybe could help them get along, right? So why not? I'm halfway growing it. I read through the regulations. I read through the rules for the donations, and as long as it's not dyed and it's longer than 10 inches, you can donate it, but you got to donate it bound together, like with like in a braid or like a little ponytail, right? So what I did, made sure everything was long enough, and then we took these little tiny rubber bands and made little tiny ponytails all over my head, just to make sure we could measure everything out. And sure enough, it went. And once we measured everything out, made sure it was good to go, we started cutting them out. And all of the clippings, all of the donations are up here in this bag for now. I'm gonna rock this mullet for a little bit just to have fun with it. I don't know if I can rock it all the way up until the when's the MMFC? When's the apps and taps? Let's see. I should know this by now. When's the apps and taps? Is it next week maybe? It's on the 18th. Whoa, that's almost a month. I don't know if I could rock it for a month, but I'm at the house, so I mean it's like I'm gonna go anywhere. So maybe, would it be a good idea to harness the power of the mullet and let it go to its full effect? I think I'm gonna get some stripes right here, right? I'm gonna get some stripes cut into my hair, and get a nice fade going, and the top is all choppy because we just basically wherever we cut it with the scissors to get the ponytails off, that's why it's just chopped. It's chopped. So I might do that. Kevin. All right. Mad Mullet. Oh, Mad Mullet Fishing Club. Wow. Wow. Roy. Wow. Wow. That's awesome. I got the Mad Mullet going. Oh, that was good. That was good. Roy, that was classic, dude. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to trip a little background music. Guys, we're going to have Coach on a little bit later so we can do the San Diego fishing report. So make sure you stay tuned. All right. Let's keep it going. So yeah, that's the story behind the mullet, guys. That's the thing. Once we have the mullet out and can like do some fun stuff with it for a little bit, then and the novelty wears off. Hopefully, maybe I don't know if I can hack until the apps and taps, but if you guys want me to rock it to apps and taps, you gotta put in the chat. You gotta put rock the mullet in the chat if you want me to rock it until apps and taps. Apps and taps. Okay. Cool. What turn? So let me see. Oh my gosh. Nice. Very nice. Oh, cool. Different mold. Very cool. All right. I guess I think we have to rock the mullet. Mac the mullet. Art, like Kevin said. That's funny. Oh my god, there it is. Rocket apps and taps. Okay. All right. That's funny. All right, let's do it. All right, let's do it. Cool. Very cool. That's so funny. All right. So I'm gonna go get a haircut so it's a proper haircut, I guess, but keep the mullet. Okay, and then later on we'll harvest the rest of the hair, send it in, and get a regular haircut, and I'll be good to go. Okay, but after apps and taps, so we'll rock the mullet. Apps and taps is the last day I'll rock the mullet. So after apps and taps, I'll figure out the next available time I have to cut my hair, I'm gonna cut it and just that'll be that. That'll be the moment of when that'll be the moment the mullet dies, I guess. The mullet expiration date. Okay, very cool, very cool. All right, so hope you guys are having a good weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed your long weekend. Did a lot of great stuff with your fam. Got out there and fished possibly. So I'm glad you all are here. Survived. You made it. You made it past all of the novice boaters and new jet ski owners. So congratulations. At any point, if you have any questions about what we're doing here, put it in the chat and we'll address those questions ASAP. Let's see. I haven't had a chance to fish this weekend, but I am. Oh, wait, hold on. Ironfish says, yeah, I finally. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? So, Ironfish, was that your first spotty? Finally, it's Ironfish says, yes, I finally caught a spotty today on the PA12. Let's go. Let's go. What did Roy say this? Rock the mullet. Nice. Nice. What up? Oh, my, what up, Cal? You missed the intro, dude. You missed the mullet intro. That's very cool. Ironfish picked up his first spotty. Dude, that's the beginning. It's the beginning of a fun fishing journey, dude. It's the beginning of a nice, fun fishing journey. Very cool. Okay, so I do have. I remember now that I do have one announcement for you guys. So we'll be back here on Wednesday like normal, right? So there's that. If you've been catching crazy fish this weekend, make sure you submit it to Brian or through our Discord server. Find him on our Discord server and send him any pictures that you want to share for PB shoutouts and any story behind the pictures that you're sharing, just to be featured on here on Wednesday. Roman WTF next weekend, since you missed this weekend 24-hour event. Ooh, next week WTF next weekend, since you missed this weekend. Oh wait, there's a okay. Hold on. That is crazy. So wait, hold on. The 24-hour event just happened. Eric, WTF next weekend. You guys, did anybody fish for 24 hours? Damn. I know it's real. It's real. I swear. When fishing today, I was about to pull out the 2-ounce sinker and launched it to the jet. Oh, yeah, you can't do that. Can't do that. That's funny. Yeah, so good, guys. We do have one spot left. I haven't talked about it the past week because I needed to make sure that the people that signed up for it were gonna actually go, and so we are signed up, ready to go. We have one spot left in the Islander trip that we have set up for. We have it set up for June. Was it June 30th? Yeah, June 30th. No. Is it June 30th? Let me see. Give me a second, guys. Where is this? Oh, wait, it is June 30th. June 30th to July 3rd. Okay, let me look at the calendar. It's in exactly 1 month, right? It's gonna be the 30th, the 31st, the 2nd, and the 1st and the 2nd. And wait, was that right? Oh, it's a 2.5 day. Yep, 2.5 day. So we're leaving on a Monday, and we're coming back on what? That doesn't make sense. Oh, that doesn't make sense. Oh, I guess the day when you leave doesn't count because you're leaving that night, right? So that makes sense. So it's 1, 2.5. Come back. I don't know. That's weird. I'll have to look into it. But we're leaving on. We're leaving June. The trip is from June 30th to July 3rd. It's on the Islander, we're going to SCI, and it's a mothership trip. So you can bring your kayak, and you can fish for calicos around the island. You can fish for halibut around the island. You can fish for yellowtail if they're around. If the trip gets canceled or gets derailed due to like the military closing the island or the weather's weird at the island, then the trip will be converted to a tuna fishing expedition. So we're gonna go look for tuna instead, right? Without the kayaks. Like we'll know ahead of time not to bring our kayaks and just to bring fishing gear for like tuna. Okay. And again, it'll still be for 2.5 days, and it's gonna be a blast. There's gonna be me, Salty, Cal, Leonard, and who else is coming? Someone else is coming. Oh, and Zach, Mr. Riggs. Okay, we have one spot left. If you want to jump in, the information is available at !trip, I think. Let me see. Does that work? !trip. I think the crew that we're going with is going to be super fun. So, there it is. Islander Mothership Trip. Click on that link if you're interested. There's like a $300 deposit that you have to pay as soon as your confirmation is to confirm your confirmation, to confirm your reservation. And then after that, you can make payments all the way up until I think it's 6 days before the trip leaves. And that's it. You're rocking. Food's included. Drinks are included. I don't think alcoholic beverages are included though, but like other drinks are included. They have like a fountain drink machine on board. They put your kayak in the water for you. They take it out. They feed you. You got your own place where you sleep, your own berth or whatever it's called. And what else? It's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be a blast. They take care of your fish for you. They bring bait. They bring you out bait if you need to. They fill up your bait tank with bait if you need to. If you're gonna fish with bait, they go and pick up your fish from you if you don't want to come all the way back to the boat with your kayak and keep fishing that same area. They'll go pick up your fish, whatever you want to keep. It's a pretty fun event. I've done it. I've done the trip before. I was not that very much experienced at fishing, and it was a blast. I was diving and fishing and videoing everything. If you want to get an idea of what it's like, no, that was in the kayak trip hit. Yeah, if the kayak trip gets canceled, not that it is canceled. Is it if it gets canceled due to the weather at the islands or the military closing down the island, there's a plan B for the trip. So we're still going. Very good. All right. Any questions about the trip? Let me know in the chat. If you're on the fence about it, if you have any questions, just let me know. Put it in the chat or ask me via Discord or even Instagram, and I'll get that info to you. Very cool. All right. No, cancel. No, not cancel. Not cancel. Not cancel. Okay, good. Good. All right. There was a... Oh, dude, we haven't even done Pop Top. Sheesh. All right. Scale 1 to 10. Tell me the best Pop Top you've ever heard in your life. What being the worst? Rate this Pop Top. Dang, that was crunchy. That was a crunchy Pop Top. Did you guys hear that? Dang. Cheers. I was about to take a drink and realized that it was still closed. Wow. Oh, that was so good. So good. All right. Did anybody fish this weekend in the chat? Let me know. Who fished? So I know Iron Fish, you got your first Spotty. Interesting. But because you fish for bigger fish, right? You used to fish for like yellowtails maybe with irons, of course. So that's cool that you're getting into the smaller fish. That's funny. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, guys, I didn't have a lot of stuff planned for today besides hanging out with you guys and saying hello and making sure you guys having a great weekend. Revealing the haircut, of course, and hopefully picking up some questions here from the chat. Yes, I never fished for spotties. Interesting. So ironfish, it's interesting for me that because usually the migration is from like small fish to the bigger fish. What inspired you to try to do the smaller fish stuff? Is it just because like you want to go out as far, or that's interesting to me. It seems like a little bit backwards. Mainly on full days and multi. Yeah, see that's big league stuff. That's big league stuff. That's the kind of stuff that I kind of want to learn. Going on the bigger boats. I know it's more expensive. So going on the bigger boats, trying to catch bigger fish on bigger gear. What up, Tyler? Let's go. Fished local today. Water was green and dirty. Ugh. But the spotty bite was pretty damn good. Oh, interesting. Yeah, you guys see Tyler's fish the other day? Tyler, how heavy was that fish? I know you measured, you weighed it, but you didn't measure it, right? Tyler got a crazy big spotty. I want to show the picture of it now because I'm pretty sure Brian will probably show it in PB shoutouts. So that fish was wild. Very well. What up, Salty Rice? Let's go. Fish last. Oh, okay. Here we go. Marvin says fish last Wednesday. Met someone who's going on the Islander trip. What? Someone that's going on our Islander trip on the 30th? That's cool. That's cool. Ironfish says, I wanted to go on a kayak to fish because it was expensive for boat trips. Yeah. Last few years. And then I found, oh, that's cool, Ironfish. That makes sense. Yeah. Especially after like the show we had the other day with Brian where we compare boats to kayaks, and I'm sure there's a lot of stuff still to discuss on that topic. Yeah, dude, like the kayak is a cheaper option for sure. That's crazy, dude. Ironfish, my homie out on the yak. Oh, very nice. Yeah, that makes sense. Ironfish. That's kind of how I got into kayak fishing too. Not like off the big boats, but I was diving a lot, and I just wanted to be on the water, dude. And catching spotties was a way to go. Tyler says 3.1 pounds on my buddy scale. We didn't get a pic of the scale, which I completely. Oh no! But gonna go hit the same spot this week and remember to take a pic of the scale. Nice, dude. Hey, if you could put it on a measure it too. That's cool. That's very cool. Tyler, are you in any of the the Spotty Bowl competition? Are you registered for Spotty Bowl? Go register for Spotty Bowl, dude, and then go catch that spotty. Oh, but you're not. I can't remember if that spot would count. I can't remember if that spot would count. Anyway, look at the rules first. Ask Eric if where you fish would count, I guess. Still, that's a sweet fish. That's a really good fish. Wrong bay. Okay, that makes sense. Wrong bay. All right. Yeah, right, Salty? Dude, yeah, you'll see the picture on Wednesday, guys. You'll see the picture on Wednesday. I think Brian's gonna talk about we're gonna be talking about your most important tool when you're fishing, your hands. So it's gonna be a good episode. We're trying to change the show up a little bit, guys, to keep it more interesting. So for Wednesday, just a little update for you guys. We're gonna start the show right into the content, right into the what the show is about, and then after that, we'll do we're still gonna do the intro and stuff and all that good stuff. But then we're gonna go right into the content of the show, and then we'll do pop top and all that other stuff. Maybe do shoutouts. So the point is, I'm trying to front load the episode, so if somebody comes to the show and watches it for the first time, we're not over here messing around doing mullet dances at the beginning. They're here to watch what the thumbnail is about, right? So I'm trying to keep those people here, and then once we give them the value, once we give the new viewer the value and say, look, bam, here's what we said we were going to talk about. We're talking about it, and once we're done talking about it, then we'll jump into the regular show format. We'll open it up a little bit more, get more relaxed, and just get back to what we're doing. Oh yeah, is it Man Cave this Wednesday? Well, either way, whatever topic that we agree on this Wednesday, we're gonna get right into the meat of the topic right off the top of the show. Okay, I'm not even sure if we're gonna do pop top at the beginning or not. I'm thinking like we might just go right into the show, right into the topic of the show, and then after that gets delivered, after we give you that value, if you want to stay hang out, then we'll pop top and we'll hang out and we'll do the rest of the show just hanging out and do whatever we do here at the beginning, announcements, all that good stuff. That way, it makes it easier for you guys to share an episode with somebody. Say, hey man, these guys talked about A-rigs the other day, and they go find the A-rigs episode, and then they gotta skip forward for like first of all 30 minutes with the show with the doc talk, and then oh, that's another issue. Oh, I'm just kind of thinking out loud. We might have to tweak something with a doc talk, but no, it's fine. Doc talk is gonna stay. We'll figure something out. Anyway, that's to be the format for next week for Wednesday's episode. Okay, so it's gonna be a little bit different, but you're still gonna get all the good stuff that you're used to getting. We're just gonna reverse the order of it, so you get the prepared content right off the bat. That's a plan anyway. Okay, very cool. Okay, see, Fish has no hands, but people do. Free show title for you. Nice. Yeah, that's a good one. Have you guys read the book Fish Have No Hands? It's a great book. William Tyler going on a 1.5 day on search after July 4th. Okay. What up, Izzy? Let's go. Izzy, welcome. Welcome to the stream, dude. We're just chilling, talking about fishing. How's your fishing weekend been, or your Memorial Day weekend been? $24 in chat only. 8 likes. Smash that like button. Says, smash that like button, boys and girls. What up, Carl? Thanks, Carl. I see 21 likes. Carl. Thank you. I have the book and I forgot to read it. I have the book, but I forgot to. Oh, dude, you gotta read that book, dude. I have a copy on the floor. Let me get it for you real quick. I'm gonna show you guys. There we go. Thanks, Arnie. Thanks, everybody, for hitting that like button. I really appreciate that. This is the book we're talking about, guys. It's probably one of the only books ever written specifically about fishing for spotted bay bass. Catching tons of fish in bays and estuaries. If you haven't seen this book before, it was published in (1997). 1997. So if you're a spotted bay bass fisherman, you gotta get a copy of this book. Fish Have No Hands by Mark Gardner. I have a signed copy, believe it or not. It's just signed to Dwayne, not to me. I don't know if Dwayne actually sold this book or not, but what up? These peeps from Texas that watch MSC. Where's my Texas crew at? I got OTX. Is OTX Polestar in the house? I don't see him. OTX Polestar in the house. Where's Oscar at? I don't see him. MMFC Texas chapter. Another word before Tyler was. Another words before Tyler were nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's a really good book, guys. That Dwayne Johnson, nice. Fago says, yeah, tell me where the fish are at. Yeah. So I have this copy and I have a couple other copies that I bought from like I bought them at like a fishing store in Orange County, I think, that was going out of business. I forget what it was. I don't know if I was going. I can't remember if they're. I don't know. I can't remember if they're still in business or not. But like, I remember they had like a bunch of sales stuff. So I got all the copies they had there. The one I have is signed to someone who is not me. That was not nice. Mark Gardner was one of our hosts in a fishing show I did in the late 1980s. Wow, he was a great guy. Yeah, he's got a funny personality. You can tell his personality really comes through in the book. Yeah, it's like he's really like matter of fact. Seems like he's a very matter of fact guy. Yeah, he goes over like what line to use, what lures to use, how to fish stuff, what the bite should feel like. It's a really good book. Where you should look for fish, right? And he's fishing, of course. He's fishing from a boat. He's like a bass angler's, like a bass fisherman's perspective. But a lot of this stuff can still be used for kayak fishing, guys, and shore fishing too. I mean, it's the same fish, right? So, really good book. If you haven't heard about it, there you go. You heard about it. I can't remember what it was called, Iron Fish. But that's a really cool book if you're into spotty fishing. Let me get this set up, see if Mr. Coach Worf from Worf TV is available. I mean, I know he is. He just you know. Skype. Sweet Bullet. All right, let me turn it on. This music. Get the coach in here. Get the coach in here. There it is. There he is. All right. Hello. Yes.
What's happening?
What up?
Get ready. Here comes this week's San Diego Fishing Report.
There you are. What up? Let's go. Coming in live from Wharf Studio. That's Coach from Wharf TV. Are you laughing at my mullet?
I don't even know what to say.
It's hard to look at, right?
To be quite fair, I haven't had any hair anywhere near like that in probably more than 20 years. So,
I didn't realize how long the back was until I cut the top, and realized that thing is it's I could have had a mullet at an easy like 6 months ago, a year ago would have been a decent mullet, right? That was just like, yeah.
I don't know which 90s Mexican band
I know
you're trying
exactly
to emulate the haircut of.
Yes, yeah. So like, I think I told this story on stream before, but I'm gonna say it again because it's funny, okay, and it's entertaining, and I'm here to entertain you. Here we go. So, when I was a kid, my dad would always kind of like gently ask me if I wanted to leave the back. I'd always get crew cuts. I always get like flat tops. I was like, flat top. That's my jam. I always get flat tops. The barber guy, had like this crazy comb that was about as wide as my head, and it was like if you looked at it from the side, the handle, the top of the comb was a straight profile, and the bottom had like an angle to it like this, right? And you put that right there on your head, and you just run the machine, dude, like flat top. Like a legit flat top. I get the fade the back, everything in the 80s, right? And then my dad would always be like, "Hey, do you want to leave the back this time?" I'm like, "Nope, never." Never, right? And then he was here because I was gonna drive him to the airport. I drove him to the airport this morning, but he was here at the house, and my sister was here. And I told my sister, all right, let's get this hair done. Let's get this cut. And so he got to see the glory of the Mexican grupero band mullet. He was proud. I felt it.
Oh my, Roman! Oh my! I think you need a little more silver plating to get the uniform down there, sir.
Oh, I know. I need some more.
A belt buckle wouldn't hurt, maybe, a belt buckle.
Nice, very nice. Like a blouse, like with ruffles, like a pirate shirt, dude.
Yeah. Then you get the bolo tie,
Yes.
and then all the conchas going
Yes.
down the sides,
Yep.
and then you got the giant belt buckle.
It was good. It was good. Hey, there's still time.
Well, Roman, you want to dive into it? It's going to be a fairly short one today.
It's all good. It's having fun. Thanks again for taking the time to come out today. Very cool.
Yeah, it's no problem. I don't have anything else doing. The only fishing I did all weekend was on Friday. I cooked at Shore Pounders on Saturday. Never did wet a line.
Oh,
You missed out, Roman. That was a good one right there.
did you try the meat?
Cave? No, I don't have the equipment to cook 10 pounds of that on my own. I would need your equipment.
Yeah, let's do it. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
So
yeah, man.
over the weekend, guys, Coach found like a big pack of it's alawada, right?
Alawada, see.
Yep, it's alawada from the place where it gets procures the outings food, and good deal on it. So next event we'll do that. I found the little tortillas where you can eat them in 2 bites, right? And all I need now is like a little chopper, little cleaver with the wood thing. Woo!
I can get you the piece of wood. There's wood for days at my job.
Nice.
We throw away many hundreds of tons per year.
Yeah, it's pastor iron fish, but it's not like I won't be able to put it on a spindle. It's just like same marinade, but we're gonna do it up on the flat top. MMFC flat top. Let's go. Well, I'm sorry. Cooktop,
Roman,
not flat
let
top.
me get my screen share going here.
What up, everybody? Get ready for the San Diego Fishing Report. I'm about to bust this sound effect again. Once again, thank you to Sound in the City, Sound Fishing, Mr. Anthony. Thank you for helping us with the sounds for the show. Very nice of you, including this one.
Get ready. Here comes this week's San Diego Fishing Report.
Oh, wrong screen. No. Hang on. I'm all mixed up because where's this? Host full screen. That one? Yes, nailed it.
First try.
First try.
So basically, our tides at the beginning of this week are pretty much ideal for what I do. These are great tides for sharks, calico bass, evening surf perch. Good tides for morning yellowtail. Yeah, we definitely have some good tides to work with right now. So that's the good part of it. The other good thing is we're at new moon, so the fish aren't going to be feeding very hard at night. And it's been super overcast, so if you're fishing during the day, either the first or last hours of the day, that puts the pressure on the fish even harder to feed during those high movement times. So next couple of days, if you have the chance to get out, I certainly would.
Very nice. I'm gonna pause for one. I'm gonna pause for 1 second.
Sure.
Ironfish says I have everything for it to cook. Are you talking about having the whole spindle with the meat on there for the alawada? Yes or no in the chat? Let me know. All right, let's keep going.
So again, our story here is yes, indeed, bluefin, more bluefin with a side salad of patty yellows. So, as you can see from the numbers here around San Diego, up to 240 pounds, up to 200 pounds, up to 240 pounds. Yeah, with a few decent numbers of yellowtail mixed in. So they're probably just loading up the boat as best they can on bluefin, and I've heard that our local full days are getting into it now too. So bluefin, and more bluefin. Our local inshore it was kind of lumpy out there over the weekend from what I heard. So it wouldn't surprise me if numbers were down a little bit. They are absolutely laying the beat down to the sculpin up north.
Interesting.
I'm hoping that because they've been doing this day after day now, and I'm kind of worried that they're gonna push the sculpin over the magical number or whatever
Oh,
at the 105 buoy or green buoy, whatever that thing's called. I mean, it's just a big piece of low relief hard bottom up there off of Newport, and they'll just smack the crud out of the sculpin on that thing. Of course, the whole thing's loaded with sculpin, so
yeah.
I mean, but if they go out there and just load up day after day after day after day, they're gonna go over the mythic number, and so I wouldn't be too surprised if this keeps going if they start slapping restrictions on sculpin at the end of the year. I mean, we hope not, but last time it wasn't too bad. It was a single month. It was one December. It was a number of years back now. It's because the Newport boys absolutely whacked them off the green buoy for like 4 months in a row. They went out there and limited every day. So, yeah, don't worry, DFG. It's not because the sculpin are there to be caught. It's because we're going over our limit. Anyways,
Wait, you think people are going over their limit?
Well, they have a target number per
year. For the year. Got it.
Yeah, for the year for a total of all the boats.
Got it.
And what that means is if Davies Locker and what's the other one there? Newport Sport Fishing.
Yep.
If those two get together and just jack up the sculpin off the 105 every day for 4 months, then it pushes the whole limit for the year of all the boats in Southern California over. And then they say, oh, no more sculpin in December or whatever. But
yeah.
And it's a combination of environmental factors that enable the 105 to be holding that many sculpin, a good sculpin spawn, good sculpin recruitment. That's what makes them available there in such tremendous numbers sometimes. But I'm hoping that these numbers here start coming down a little bit, or they start targeting something else. I'm really hoping that something else shows up to hand that they can work on out of Davies and Newport, so that we don't have sculpin restrictions later in the year. I hope.
Yeah. Izzy has a great question. He says, I didn't even know this was happening. Any word on the lobster meeting from the California Fish and Wildlife?
I heard it was happening. I didn't hear, and it was my understanding it was behind closed doors. So I don't know what. If it was a public meeting, I think we would have heard something. I haven't seen anything on anything that I follow or anywhere that I would look. If you want me to try to poke around a little bit, Roman, I can try at the end here and see if I can pull something up.
Oh, there you go. Arnie said they're doing a public hearing on Thursday at 5 p.m. Okay.
Yeah, the only meeting I heard about was a behind the doors, and that's probably to discuss the agenda for this meeting. But
got it.
We already know what's going to happen. So, anyways, yeah, I don't even want to get into that. But
okay.
let's roll along here, Roman. And again, tuna, and more tuna. And there's Ryan on the San Diego calling in with the report. So we've got big tuna. 120 to 180 pounds in full day range right now.
What? Nice, dude.
Yes, indeedy. But yeah, everywhere you look, it's just bluefin, and more bluefin. It's just absurd.
So
this is
based on
the only temperature map we have for now, because it's been too cloudy for any of my other SSTs.
Okay.
So when this thing finishes loading. What were you saying there, Roman?
It's probably too early to predict next month, but like, think next month's gonna be good for our Islander trip.
I think as long as we have this wind out of the northwest, making shear lines out here on the Bight and off northern Baja, I think that you guys will do just fine. And actually, there's whispers of a rumor. I don't say this as news because I don't know how true it is.
Yep.
But I heard that a yellowtail over 60 pounds was shot by some Spiros that braved the weather on Saturday and went out to Clem.
Oh, wow.
I mean, 50-pound yellowtail, you hear about them once in a while, but 60s, that's definitely ear-perking. It would be the largest taken off the bite in some time, from my knowledge.
Yeah, that's crazy. Anything else? Was there any other news from that? Like, did they say if it was like a single or like a in a pack or in a school?
Like I said, what I heard was the whisper of a rumor.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure myself.
It's pretty cool.
And I haven't seen pictures of this fish or any scale information or anything like that. But
it's a big fish.
Usually people don't come up with something like that just on their own. So I imagine there's probably some truth to it.
Yeah.
If indeed a 60 was taken at Clem in the kind of rough water that was out there on Saturday, I that's pretty newsworthy, I would think.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's a pretty incredible catch. And speaking of conditions, we'll go to our forecast here real quick, our 7-day forecast. And with that bigger swell that was with us over the weekend appears to be dying off. So our wind is flattening out a little bit. And with it, the swell, we still got that 4 foot at 10 lingering until probably, so it doesn't start really going down till tomorrow night. But after that, we got some shorter, longer period swell moving in, which is good. Unfortunately, over the weekend, it looks like it might ramp up a little bit. But those kind of nasty winds that we had over the weekend look like they're largely done for now. I was looking at offshore reports. Somebody asked me to do an offshore report analysis for them on Saturday. And it was 4 to 6 feet at 9 seconds.
Oh.
And like winds gusting over 30 knots.
Oh, jeez.
So, I mean, I was like, that's up to you. I mean, that sounds like a wet ride and a bumpy day.
Like, but I really want to go.
Okay. That's conditions I wouldn't prefer to go out in a party mode, nonetheless, on a 25-foot center console or whatever. Definitely wouldn't make my weekend to do such a thing.
To-do list, yeah.
Well, that's about all I've got for you, Roman.
Very nice. We'll put you back
on. Switch screen? Back to the ugliest face, the perfect face for radio here.
That's so funny. All right, here we go. Let me get you set up for split screen. Let's see.
And I'm gonna do that.
There, I think that's right. What up? Think of your kidneys. Yeah, think of your kidneys, says Arnie. Oh, that's true, dude. Yeah, that's very true. It's smashed. All right, let me see if ironfish. If I got the response. No, the ironfish. I just have the comal. Cook everything. Oh yeah. Cool. Yeah, we have like we have like a griddle. So that's what we've been using, like a comal. Very cool. Yeah, right.
I bet you I could do all 10 pounds of olive oil plus another 4 or 5 pounds of onions on that at the same time.
Yeah.
On yours, I think.
Yeah. The trick is to warm up the tortillas on the little grease that's on the hot plate. Woo! Let's go. Shout out for tacos. All right. So, and now we come to the segment of the show that we like to know as
Wisdom of the Week.
Oh my, Roman.
Yes.
So I know you don't do too much on the whole following the other folks, Roman, but I posted a video today.
Nice.
From out in the valley, this was a couple of weeks ago, of my kid yanking a catfish out of a spot where the inlet is only maybe an inch deep to an inch and a half deep at most. Wow. And she pulls out a solid 1 1/4, 1.5 pound, very fat catfish right out of this hole.
That's crazy.
So if that's interesting to any of you, you can head over to my channel and check it out if you'd like. It's definitely something you could watch a couple of times and it'll blow your mind if you're really paying attention.
That's interesting.
It's really pretty funny.
Wow.
I'm serious. There wasn't this much water going into that thing, Roman. and she pulled probably a solid 16, 17-inch catfish out of there.
All right, I'm intrigued. I'm gonna go watch it. Oh, thanks, Leonard, for putting up the link to Coach's channel here on Worth TV on YouTube, guys.
Very nice. Actually, that video is doing pretty well right now.
Let's go. Rank it up.
I'll be pushing 2,000 views here sometime in the next hour or so.
Oh shoot, let's do this.
So that's good.
So that's good.
Good. So, Coach's wisdom of the week. I don't know if all you know that I have the world's crappiest, well, not quite the crappiest YouTube channel, because I have, believe it or not, seen channels worse than mine.
There's always someone worse, someone better, always.
Yeah, always. So I saw the YouTube second crappiest fishing channel. How's that? Not really, but anyways. And somehow, even I'm going out there and I'm persisting. Even I keep posting videos. I'm working on it. I'm trying to grind my way through, just like everybody. And although I'm not anticipating any monetary success with my channel, it's something I really enjoy, and it's something I get a little bit back out of, and it's something that I can do for you guys. So my wisdom of the week is: think about your fellow fishermen, think about your fellow folks, and just ask yourself briefly, hey, what could I do this week to give a little back to my community?
Ooh,
you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, maybe post a report somewhere, or if a rookie guy is asking for some guidance, where you might just pass on it and say, screw it. I would ask you personally to find somebody new to this, or find somebody who doesn't know what's going on. I do it all the time, but this is something I can encourage you all to do from my own example, right? Even though I'm not expecting anything back from all this, I'm still going out there and I'm still trying to help as many of you as I can. So do me a favor. If I've ever presented anything that was of value to you, turn around and just do me the favor of passing it on to the next person. I guarantee the world will be a better place if we all do that. Yep. Just take 1 minute this week to give back to your community. Somebody somewhere showed you a lure. Somebody showed you a rod or a rigging tip. Somebody helped you out along the way, as we all got helped. So remember those times this week. And if you can just spare a thought for somebody that's new to it, or doesn't know what's going on, or could just use some encouragement, or either out on the water or somewhere in our community, I encourage you to give back to those folks. This is the one of the most giving communities I've ever been a part of. I ask you guys just to keep paying that forward. Keep it in mind this week, would you?
Very nice. Awesome. All right. There you go, guys. You can catch Coach's awesome videos at Worth TV on YouTube. Follow the link that Leonard just posted in the chat. And once again, Coach, thanks so much for taking the time, especially on this holiday weekend, to come out here and spend some time with us and share some of your knowledge. Thank you. And we'll take him out with a round of applause from the live studio audience.
Peace, Roman. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Thanks, Coach. Very cool. Very cool. So that was Coach, guys. Awesome dude. Go check out his channel. Let's get that. I'm gonna click on that video right now, just so I don't forget. There it is. I think it's called IV Channel Catfish. IV Channel Catfish. It looks like it's a short. Give me a second. I'm gonna grab the link. Pause it. Okay. I'm gonna put the exact link. Wait, is that it?
All right, you got it.
Found it. Okay. I think I have it. Brad M. Morton, welcome to the Mad Max Fishing Club. Welcome to the Fishy Hour channel. Thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated, sir. Thank you for being here. Hope you're enjoying the show so far. I think I have the link directly here. There you go. That link might work too, guys. Cool. All right. Lastly, I've been welcome, Brad. Thank you. Welcome, Brad. Some of you guys may not know this, but I've been kind of trying to figure out my finances and educate myself a little bit more on on cryptocurrency. As not like the Mac coin was just another thing for me to understand how crypto technology works, cryptocurrency technology works. There's a lot of stuff that we're gonna do with the Mac coin here soon, but along that journey, I've started to explore different. I started to explore the cryptocurrency topic, more specifically Bitcoin, and I'm starting to talk about it on Tuesdays, live stream kind of like this, but it's not related to fishing. We're talking about Bitcoin and what money is. So I know it's a little bit off topic, but if you're interested in that kind of stuff and you want to learn along with me, I'm learning myself. So it's kind of the journey. It's the journey of me understanding our monetary system. Okay, so if you're interested in that, you want to check that out, I'm going to put a link in the chat right here real quick. It's going to take you to that channel. I call it Stacking Sats. And I'll explain tomorrow if you want to find out what I mean by stacking sats. So it's in the chat. Other than that, if you just want to keep it fishing, just keep it fishing. Come back here on Wednesday, and we'll be here with Brian. And I'm not sure if we're either doing the importance of your hands as tools for fishing, or what's the other one? Roy put it up. I forgot the other one was. Spacing off the top of my head. Yeah, we're either doing. Oh, I almost had it. It came back to me for like a split second. I lost it. Anyway, something fun. We're gonna give you the content right off the bat. It's gonna be a blast. Okay, so thanks for hanging out. Let's get the music going. Yeah, get the music going. We'll be back here on Wednesday for Bay Fishing with Roman and Brian. Either talking about the importance of your hands as tools for fishing, or I'm still trying to remember what that last thing was. Roy reminded me of it earlier. It'll be something good. It'll be something fun. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. I will be back here on Wednesday, and if you want a little bit about cryptocurrency, I'm not trying to sell you anything. Not trying to persuade you in any way. I'm just kind of presenting information, and I want you to show up. And if you have a different opinion or a different point of view, I'm encouraging you to share that with me, because I want to see if I can defend the point, or if it makes me think of it in a different way, it's helping me too. So it's not like it's an exploration, right? So that's tomorrow on Stacking Sats with Roman. I put a link in the chat. Other than that, fishing here on Mondays, fishing on Wednesdays, and I'm gonna see if I can sneak in a stream on the kayak this week on my Roman Castro fishing channel. Okay, so lots of stuff, lots of fun stuff to do. Looking forward to it. And once again, guys, thanks for showing up today. I know you guys have other things to do. And I appreciate you showing up and spending some time with me here today. Hope I entertained you guys enough, and I hope you guys had a blast like I did. So I'll see you guys tomorrow or Wednesday. You have a great rest of the weekend, or a great rest of the week. It's a short week. So enjoy. Good night, guys. Woo!